Hey, what's up, guys? So this video is on the Tuesday, October 23rd, 3-game slate for DraftKings. My last video, I went over the value plays. So in this video, I'm going to kind of go over that quickly with an update, and then I'm going to try and cover everything else, including who I'm looking at, like the higher price players, and who I'm looking to fade. I'm going to go over some matchups, stuff like that. But yeah, let me start off with the value plays one more time. I mentioned Marcus Morris as a value play, but it says here that Jamal Murray was not on the injury report, so I expect him to start tonight. And that pretty much takes Marcus Morris right off my board. He's just not going to get enough minutes with a healthy starting Jamal Murray. Torrey Craig, he's still on my radar as a value play because he's starting. Anytime you can get a starter under 4,000, you have to consider them if they're getting the minutes. If it's like a center who's getting 15 minutes, it's not really worth it. But last game he got 27 minutes in the start, put up about 24 fantasy points. So I still like him tonight, even with Jamal Murray back. I feel like he's still a solid play. And like I said, Drummond's out tonight. I mean, he's playing tonight. So that takes Zaza off my board. Ben Simmons is still doubtful. So that still has McConnell, Fultz, and Reddick still on my board right now. I like all three of them right now. So those are still guys I'm going to be looking at. But let me get into the higher price players from each game. Start with this Philly-Detroit game. Obviously, Embiid, he's a guy you definitely want to consider tonight. With Simmons doubtful, his usage is going to be even higher than it already is, which is ridiculously high. He's pretty much the main guy on the offense right now. And then with Simmons out, it's just going to benefit him even more, honestly, even though Simmons is a great distributor and everything like that. He's just going to get a lot of touches, a lot of shots tonight. I expect him to put up probably close to 25 shots. Would not surprise me. And if he dropped 40 points in the game, not fantasy points, that wouldn't surprise me either. And definite double-double. He'll get a double-double for sure tonight. He's going to get a lot of those rebounds that Ben Simmons usually gets. So I like him. Andre Drummond, I don't like him tonight with his matchup against Embiid. Wouldn't surprise me if he got into early foul trouble. Blake Griffin, I did like him when Drummond was questionable. If Drummond were out, I would like Blake Griffin, but right now I'm going to stay away from him as well. I just don't like the price tag at 9,000, and with Drummond playing, he's not going to get as much usage as he would have. So yeah, that's pretty much it from this game on the higher end players. From the New Orleans Clippers game, Anthony Davis, he's a guy you definitely need to consider. They don't have anyone over there who can check Anthony Davis. I know Gortat can't guard him. Boban, he's way too slow. Who else do they have? Harris isn't going to be able to guard him. Harrell, he's a guy, like I said, he might get some bigger minutes tonight, and I like that play as well. Just they might need him to help guard Anthony Davis when the other guys most likely will get into foul trouble. So yeah, Anthony Davis is a strong play tonight. Cash or GPP in my opinion. Tobias Harris, he's also a good play tonight. I don't think I'm going to use him tonight. He just hasn't been... he's had a couple good games here, but at 7,500, I don't think his upside is like crazy high right now. He might be a guy you want to consider for cash, but I wouldn't use him for GPP. I think there's guys who have higher upside at a lower price, like Mirotic even. Drew Holiday, he's a guy you might want to consider as well, but he has a tough matchup with Beverly and Avery Bradley, two of the best defenders in the league at the 1 and 2. Mirotic, he's a guy I really like tonight. I'm going to probably put one or the other of him or Anthony Davis in a few of my lineups. I'm not going to play both of them in one lineup, but I would like to get one or the other. I like him in cash or GPP as well. He's put up 2 50-point fantasy games already in 30 minutes. His minutes are safe. Even with Randall behind him, I'm not worried about him too much. So, yeah, I like him. Randall, he's getting decent minutes, but his minutes aren't strong enough for me to use him. I'd rather pay up $500 more for Mirotic, who's starting and getting more minutes. I don't like Peyton tonight either with that matchup with Bradley and Beverly. So, yeah, I'm not thinking about using him too much. Gallinari, I like him tonight in a fast-paced game. He should be able to score a lot. I feel like 20-25 points is where he'll be at, and he should get some steals and blocks in what is, like I said, going to be a fast-paced game, which will result in more turnovers. So, yeah, I like him tonight in GPP. There's other guys I'd rather target in cash, but you could use them in either format. And then, like I said, Harrell, this is more of a value play, but he's a guy you might want to consider GPP. He's not safe enough for cash for me. The last game is that Denver-Sacramento game. Obviously, I like Jokic. I'm going to get him in a few lineups tonight. His matchup is too good. Denver, they're always going to play their starters, even in a blowout. As you can see in that Phoenix game, they won by 30, and he still played 31 minutes. That's when he put up that triple-double. I could see another performance like that tonight from him. Willie Cauley-Stein's just not going to be able to hang with him. Fox, he's a guy you could consider too. This is going to be another fast-paced game, and he's been playing really well. I just don't like the price tag personally. It's a little high, $7,100. Gary Harris, I like this play tonight. No one over there. If Shumpert starts, he'll be able to check him, but I'm not sure if Shumpert will actually start or not. That will kind of depend on if I use Gary Harris tonight or not. I feel like he's safe for cash. Millsap, probably going to stay away from Millsap. He's just not producing very well. He's getting pretty good minutes, but yeah, he's just not scoring enough points for me. Jamal Murray, he's injured right now, and it showed in the last game. I believe he shot like 0 for 9. 0 for 9. He only had 3 points, 8.5 fantasy points. So just not going to take a chance on that right now. Willie Cauley-Stein guarding Jokic. I don't like the matchup, really. At only 5.9K, though, it could pay off. I'm just not sure about foul trouble and minutes. He did get in foul trouble last game against Steven Adams early, and he didn't have a great game. So, yeah, that's pretty much it from this game or from this slate. These are all the guys I'm considering, the higher price guys. And then in my other video, you can check out the mid-range and value plays that I'm thinking about using as well. So thank you guys for tuning in.